Now let's see this. If the numerator of a fraction is increased by 2 and the denominator is increased by 3, the fraction becomes 7 by 9. And if both the numerator as well as denominator are decreased by 1, then the fraction becomes 4 by 5. What is the original fraction? So they are saying that, let us say the fraction is x by y, and now they are saying that if the numerator is increased by 2 and denominator is increased by 3, which means numerator is increased by 2, denominator is increased by 3, then the fraction becomes 7 by 9. So this is what they are saying. Now it means that 9x plus 18 equal to 7y plus 21, right? So what does it mean? 9x minus 7y equal to 3, right? And the next one is if both are decreased by 1, which means if x minus 1 and y minus 1, both the numerator and denominator, if they are decreased by 1, then the fraction becomes 4 by 5, right? Then the equation is 5x minus 5 equal to 4y minus 4. That implies 5x minus 4y equal to 1, right? Okay, now let's try to multiply this one with 5. See, I want to eliminate one of the let's call it as equation 1 and let's call it as 2. I want to eliminate one of the variable and then find out the other variable value. So if I multiply this one with 5 and this one with 9, then both of them, the quotients of x will become 45, and if I subtract one equation from the other equation, x will be eliminated. Then I can get the value of y. So let's multiply 1 with 5, equation 1 with 5. Then what do we get? We are going to get 45x minus 35y equal to 15. And let's multiply equation number 2 with 9. Then what do we get? 45x minus 36y equal to 9, right? Now if I subtract one equation from the other one, then what do we get? So here it is going to get cancelled. Then I get y equal to 6, right? Okay, now you take the value of y and you substitute in one of the equations, then you get what is the value of x. So here if I substitute the value of y, then I get 5x minus 4 into 6 equal to 1. That implies x equal to 25. 5x equal to 25. That implies x equal to 5, right? Therefore, what is the actual fraction? You imagine the actual fraction as x by y. So it is going to be 5 by 6. Alright? So the actual fraction is 5 by 6. Okay. Now in this question, even you would have told the answer directly, because see this. If you add 2 to a number, we are getting 7, and if you subtract 1 from that number, you are getting 4. So directly that number must be 5, isn't it? Similarly, if you add 3 to the number, you get 9, and if you subtract 1 from that number, you are getting 5. So directly you can say that the value is 6, right? But anyway, our intention is to solve the equations, so that is why we have framed the equations and then solve them. Since the topic is about solving the equations and getting the value of x and y, we have written the equations and we have shown you how to solve them. Okay, fine.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.